Doing a project related to a health, medical, or psychological field, I strongly recommend you also look at the scientific projects, particularly for the resources section. So, particularly in these fields, you need to be aware that they are obviously rapidly changing and evolving. So, it's important to find information that is really up to date and cutting edge. So, particularly in those areas, journals, etc., doing advanced searches that limit the time frame that you're researching. It's also really important to get reliable, credible, and valid information. So, to break down what those words mean, reliable means that it's consistent. So, many different sources are saying the same thing. Credible means that it's coming from a trustworthy source. So, experts have published the information and are giving you the information. And valid means that it's true, that it's accurate, and it's without bias. So, there's evidence for the claims being made. So, particularly in health, nutrition, psychology, medical fields, not so much. There is a lot of information that's written by people who are not qualified. So you need to look very carefully at their credentials. There's people out there at the moment who have got a very loud voice in their field, but that does not mean that they are giving information that is true and accurate. So just because they have 2 million followers on Instagram doesn't mean that what they are saying can be trusted. So I strongly recommend that you use those reliable sources that are linked into the resources page and also on the Scotch page, such as JSTOR, the university libraries, Google Scholars, and also advice from experts. Also, you'll find in these fields that there can be disagreement within them. So, what is considered best practice by one person is not considered best practice by another. So, you need to decide what you're going to do if you come across that disagreement. Are you going to look at more sources? Are you going to delve deeper and see what the qualifications of the source that is disagreeing with another are? Are there any biases? So that's a final point to consider with these kinds of projects. So a wide range of different ones here for you to look at, some psychological ones, some more medical, some nutrition, psychology there, the Lorna Jane one, and then some that are bringing together alternative practices with medical knowledge. Some about veterinary science, and some which are more social issues, so advice to parents of twins to enhance the psychological well-being of those twins. So worth having a look through all of those.